Hi folks, Canadian Prepper here. I got some very unfortunate news today. The war has taken a turn for the worse. In just the past few hours, there's been a major escalation, and the mainstream is not talking about it yet, but they will be in the days coming forward because everything seems to be lining up for Belarus to directly enter this conflict. Now, there's been an attack on a Belarusian airbase just south of the capital, Minsk, just minutes south of the capital city of Belarus, okay? There was a Russian spy plane, an AWACS plane, one of 9 of their fleet. These are very expensive airplanes. I'm going to show you some pictures of where exactly this attack took place and what plane was damaged. But this is a $300 million airplane that was destroyed in this attack that they're alleging was Ukrainian drones. Now, there's some Ukrainian intelligence coming out that no, this was in fact Belarusian defectors signaling that there might be some disunity within that country. We're going to talk about the consequences of this because remember, just earlier this week, Lukashenko made a promise that if we are attacked, we will directly enter the war. Now, let's put in perspective what has happened just in the past week. You have the Russian suspension of the final remaining nuclear treaty, signaling a new nuclear arms race. We have Lukashenko pledging to expand their military by 150,000, saying that they can have 1.5 million in military reserves if they need to. Of course, we had him say that if we are attacked, we're going to enter the conflict. On the same week, you have Moscow suspending oil to Poland via the Druzhba pipeline. You have Poland installing anti-tank Hedgehog defense systems on the border with Belarus as well as the border with Kaliningrad. On the same week, you have the Moldovan front being called into question with the Transnistrian ammo dump being eyed by the Ukrainians. Moldova has called on Transnistria to demilitarize and they want the Russians out. Ukrainians are saying, well, we can help you out. Now, apparently, Russian intelligence has intercepted a memo that was sent by the Ukrainian military to a border town by Transnistria that was supposed to be the recipient of weapons and ammunition for some Ukrainian provocations. So there's a lot of mixed messages. Bakhmut is being encircled. It's pretty much encircled now. It's only a matter of time now before the Russians finally take that city. There's apparently 10,000 to 20,000 Ukrainian soldiers still trapped there. So things are escalating in a major way. We have China, according to German intelligence now, about to send hundreds of kamikaze drones to the Russians to support their war effort. Now, this could all, the brakes could be put on this World War III thing if the following story carries any water. We have bird flu outbreak in South America worrying the WHO. Apparently there was 2 people who contracted it. One, of course, was an 11-year-old girl who died. They're not sure yet whether this was human-to-human transmission. We're talking about bird flu here with a fatality rate, conservatively speaking, north of 20%. Now, they're saying that the strain that this little girl contracted and died by is not as lethal as the bird flu that we're accustomed to